It's the last unboxing of 2022, so let's take a look and see what went inside December's sugar and spice themed SewHayleyJane box. Hello everyone, I hope you are doing really well and having a lovely day. Welcome back to my channel. Today is December's unboxing video. This is coming to you a little bit later than normal because of the postal strikes. I didn't want to reveal all the goodies too soon. Hopefully lots of you already have your boxes, but I do understand there are some of you still waiting, and I really appreciate your patience on that. But I thought today, now is the time, and I will show you what went into December's boxes. So I have the luxury box and I have the classic box here. I'll start with the theme of the box, which is called Sugar and Spice, and that was originally inspired by the fat quarters. So I found out the very hard way last year that if I wanted festive-y themed fat quarters, enough to fulfill all the boxes, that I would have to order them in March. So when I say I found out the hard way, we left it too late, couldn't get what we needed, so we had to buy fabric, cut and fold, and it took a good month or so of work and folding in the evenings and things like that. So I didn't want to do that this year. So I chose my fat quarters back in March. I've already chosen the fat quarters for next December as well. So I like to go a little bit festive-y with the fat quarters. The fabric itself, I wouldn't say was novelty Christmas, but it works with the theme, and it means that you can use the fabrics and wear them all year round as well. So I like to make sure you get the most bang for your buck. So every box has my lovely little magazine, which has some interviews with some of the makers who have products in the boxes. There's some inspiration from Gemma, Laura, Esther and Tamlin, who receive the fabrics in advance, and then they make something and write about it and photograph it, and that goes in the magazine. There's an interview with this month's pattern company. I've also given you some ideas for gifts that you can make using your fat quarters, and if you are on Instagram, make sure to go and have a look at all the reels. And also my last video was like a roundup of all the sort of gift ideas that you can make, so if you're looking for a very last minute gift idea to make, then check that out. And yeah, lots of lovely things in the magazine. I won't go into that too much. The makes that the girls make for the magazine will be up on the blog over the next few weeks as well, so you can have a look there. So let's show you the classic box in all its beauty. I am so proud of these boxes. So we'll start with the fat quarters. They are called Scandi Sweet Treats from Craft Cotton Company. So the sugar and spice element comes in here because I was thinking, you know, making gingerbread houses, hot chocolate, cinnamon, those kind of things. And all the fat quarters have this really gorgeous look, hot chocolates and gingerbread trees, gingerbread houses, things like that, in beautiful, like sweet icing-y colours. So that was the general gist of, oh no, I've got to refold this now. General gist of the theme this month. So the classic box has 4 fat quarters, the luxury box has 5, and the mini box has 3. And in this one we have very similar, but they're different coloured backgrounds. Then we've got these lovely hearts on a grey background. And then this pink one, again, has the gingerbread houses, but it's on a darker pink background. And they're really beautiful. And Tamlin has come up with a really gorgeous quilted mug rug with enough space to pop a mince pie for Father Christmas to leave out on Christmas Eve. So I will be making that for the next video as well. So those are the fat quarters. Every box gets a sweet treat, and this month we have peppermint dark chocolate from Montezuma's, which is delicious. We have a few left over and I am enjoying those far too much. Every box gets the reel of Gutterman thread to match the main fabric, and we have a really lovely rosette pinwheel of pins in these lovely metallic-y colours, which I thought matched the sort of theme really lovely because they've got sort of cinnamony, spicy colours. So they're really good quality. Then we have this really lovely print from local artist Katie Andrews. She's actually a friend of mine. And if you have been around since the beginning of 2017, Katie actually did the first ever illustration that we had in the boxes. January 2017 was called Netflix and Sew, and Katie did a really gorgeous illustration for us then. So this time she's used the sugar and spice theme, and we have this gorgeous lady doing some embroidery. Then we've got a hot chocolate and candy canes and things like that, and then a few little sewing notions and things in there as well. And then to match that, she's also made some stickers, which are so adorable. You can use these, put them on your sewing machine, or use them to wrap your gifts and things like that. So the print and the stickers were in the classic and luxury boxes. Then the main fabric in the classic and mini boxes is this really beautiful cornflower blue viscose. You get 2.5 meters in the classic box and 1 meter in the luxury. And it's got this really sweet little, sort of a floral design, but I also thought it kind of looked like berries. And kind of made me think of, you know, baking, making cranberry sauce, making jams. My family make a lot of jams and chutneys and things like that at this time of year to give as gifts. And it just made me think of that. And I think it's really beautiful and is really gorgeous for making blouses and dresses and comfy but swishy things to help you feel nice and comfortable at Christmas time or all year round. So that is the fabric for classic and mini boxes. Next up we have the bumper luxury box, which again is looking really beautiful. So we have the stickers and the print in the luxury box, the pinwheel, the chocolate, the magazine, the full set of 4 fat quarters. So I think this was the one that you didn't see in the classic box with the hearts and the sort of Scandi style. Really, really beautiful. The matching Gutermann thread. The pattern this month is from Atelier Scamit, and it is the Pepper blouse, which is a new pattern from them. It's really lovely, and I think it would just be perfect for this time of year. It's got a sort of, it's gathered under the bust, so it's got a nice floaty bottom half of the top, which you could really easily lengthen into a skirt as well if you wanted to. You can either choose sleeveless or longer sleeves with a little frill detail around the cuff as well, and it's got buttons down the back, and it's really, really lovely. And the packaging is just so gorgeous. It's got this little bit of Velcro here, section to write any notes, and then you open it up and it's got like a little taggy thing in there, which is lovely. It's just, I love the detail. It's really beautifully thought out as well. It's just gorgeous. Then the fabric this month is from Lady McElroy, and it is another one that we have worked with Lady McElroy to design based on the theme of the boxes. So when I sort of gave them the brief that it was a sugar and spice themed boxes, I wanted warm cinnamony colours. I was kind of thinking of baking in the kitchen with the kids and, you know, cinnamon and brown sugar and flour going everywhere. And this is what we came up with. So it is this really gorgeous coral coloured background with these sort of cinnamony splodges all over. It's called Lorelei, and it is a viscose Riccardi lawn. So it's really drapey, but has a nice sort of amount of, it's lightweight, but it's got some, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of got a bit of structure to it, but it's really, really stunning. And I cannot wait to make, I will be making the pepper blouse out of this fabric, and I might even make it out of the classic fabric as well if I get the chance. It's not going to happen before Christmas, but never mind. It's just so beautiful and so soft and silky as well. So I absolutely love that. So there you have it. Those are the December sugar and spice themed boxes. 2022, although it has had its faults in terms of the boxes, I've been so proud of how the boxes have come together and developed, and everything that I've been able to put into the boxes and curate for you. I've had a really lovely time, and I'm so proud of all the themes, all the different bits that we've had, the fact that we've started working with the fabric companies to have our own designs. I'm hoping to develop that again a bit more next year. And I just love working with independent businesses, coming up with new things for you. We've had some really great like bespoke gifts, like from Liz Harry. We've had buttons. The print is completely new and exclusive. No one else will have these, or the stickers and things like that. And I just love it. I love what I do. So I hope that you have enjoyed taking a look inside the boxes this month as well. Have a lovely day, everyone, and I will see you all really soon with the Fat Quarter sew along for the month. Bye.